Oh, you want to text me right as we're about to start. All right.
Hello, everybody.
Man, I thought
Welcome
it
to
was
the,
DJ spin with the bitch.
Team
Pull up
TurnT.
her phone again.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yo,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Team TurnT Podcast. I'm your host, Master Chef, and today I'm joined by Team TurnT members Detect. Say hello, Detect.
what's up?
AJ Rocket.
What's up?
Matt Adam.
Yo.
Rhino.
What's good?
And Spawn Trap.
I'm not who you think I am.
And today we're going to be introducing some of these members as well as getting to know them a little bit more than you already do. So we'll be going around. I'll be asking pretty much a few questions to each one of them, get a little background on them. That way you guys will be able to know them a little bit better. So, first question we'll be going through is tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll start off with Detect.
Dude.
Or Rocket, yes.
I try.
Okay, Rocket, tell us a little bit about yourself while we wait on Detect.
Alright, I'm 18 years old. I'm the co-leader of sniping on Team TurnT. I hit clips with the Elgato, and really, that's just about it.
Okay, so you said you're the co-leader for sniping on Call of Duty for Team TurnT?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Matt Adam, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Apparently I'm the oldest in the group, being 24. Yeah, apparently. So, let's see, I'm main roster for Team TurnT Rocket League. I run PS4. Sadly, I don't have a PC yet. That's the next move. But,
Okay.
that is here and having fun and catching moments.
Alright, awesome. Next is Rhino. Rhino, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 17. I am here for Team TurnT Rocket, and I'm just here to have fun and hit bangers with friends.
Alright. Spawn Trap, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh god, what so much to tell in so little short time. Yeah, 19 years old. Used to be a competitive Call of Duty player, and now I'm basically doing stuff for Rocket League for Team TurnT. I'm that guy.
Alright, and let's see, Detect, are you back now?
I'm back, teacher.
Alright, tell us a little bit about yourself, Detect.
Alright, let's see, I'm 35, I'm 19, co-founder of Team TurnT. I'm the, co-lead of, the sniping team, YouTube manager, co-leader, the designers, lead editor, I basically do it all, and I'm very excited for the future of Team TurnT and this amazing roster.
Okay, so I know some of the first-time listeners and viewers aren't going to know a lot about who Team TurnT exactly is, other than what they're going to be watching here coming up. Detect, do you have any, background about Team TurnT, how it started, or anything like that by chance?
Yeah, so it started, I say, last year. I remember the specific date, but it was somewhere around August, I believe. But yeah, it started out with Trilogy and Antfood, the other co-creators or co-founders. And they kind of knew, they grew up with each other. They're brothers. They lived in the same house. And yeah, they just asked me to tag along. I mean, I knew Antfood basically for like 10 years, I'd say. No, I don't think that it's been that long, but I know him for a long time. But yeah, so we all got together, created a team, and here we go.
All right, awesome. So I was looking online. I did find an esports article, an article about Team TurnT from esportsarticles.com, and I'm going to read that out real quick. The title is Get TurnT with Team TurnT, and this was about 5 months ago. It says a little bit of early history, starting originally as TurnT Fam by Antfu and Trilogy years ago, until in July 2017, I Detect joined and who was an essential part of the team's success up to this day. These three came together in many different meetings to discuss their plans and how they were going to get this organization started. After several meetings, Team TurnT was born, and they have been growing ever since. From the Twitter page of Team TurnT, one thing about us at Team TurnT, we're family. Nobody will disrespect or discredit our members, but will back each other up at all times. Hashtag TurnTFam, hashtag loyalty. That was on February 9th of this year. Current focus of Team TurnT from this article says Team TurnT's current focus is both on esports and in sniping. They're always looking for new recruits to join the amazing family they have built up. With a passion to help restore the Call of Duty and gaming community, they are dedicating a lot of time into creating fresh content that will bring entertainment to everyone and hope to encourage many others to do what they want to do. Their current future goals include growing the organization as a whole, but to help grow every individual on the team as well, but most importantly, to keep the team as a family. They want their players to become better at what they do and to help them reach their highest potential. In my opinion, this is the first time I've had a team tell me this, and this is truly important that every team needs to take care of their players and help them reach their goal. Wow. That was...
Yo,
do you remember
fun
that?
fact. Yeah, fun fact actually about that article. He actually asked me to kind of like write it up. So yeah, I kind of like I wrote the majority of that. He just kind of put it all together. But
Okay. So you essentially wrote that article. Like, you gave pretty much everything to it, right?
yeah, basically.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to add about Team TurnT?
No.
All
Not that I
right.
know.
Okay. So my next question for everybody is going to be, how did you get into video games, playing, from playing young, seeing somebody else playing it? We'll go around and, answer this question. So, let's start with Detect. How did you get into video games?
I got into video games from my older brother. That's just like what Mario Party, Mario Kart, things like that. I was a huge Nintendo fan. I say online games. I got into PC first, watching my older brother play as well, and it just all started from there.
Okay, good to hear. Next.
All right.
Yeah, Rocket.
So when I started video games, it was because when I was born, it's a fun fact about me, I was born weak in my right eye, and so they needed more hand-eye coordination. So I started gaming at about 3 years old. I remember playing Duck Hunter. I remember I got a PS1 when I was about 4 years old. I started gaming when I was 10 years old when it comes to online gaming. And sniping-wise, I started sniping at 13.
Okay, and since then, you've been playing a lot of Call of Duty, I imagine?
You might cut out.
Oh, sorry, and since then, have you been playing mainly Call of Duty?
Cut it again.
Yeah,
What
your mic's
the-
cutting out.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry about that. Let me just reconnect that. Okay, you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Okay, so since then, have you been just playing Call of Duty mainly?
So when I started playing Call of Duty, really, I wasn't exactly like a main Call of Duty player. Like I wouldn't exactly just play that game. I would play a whole bunch of different games. My second favorite game I usually play for like a lead is Battlefield. And if you've seen my montage Revival, it shows that I have skills in that game also for sniping. I do like Battlefield. I'm getting Battlefield 5. And I did a lot of racing games before I started playing online Call of Duty.
Find this montage video.
It's on my channel at AJ Rocket on YouTube.
Alright.
I'll send you the link in the Discord if you want it.
Alright, that'll probably be in the description. Matt Adam, tell us a little bit about how you started playing video games.
Well, since I'm older, obviously classic games brought me into it. We're talking about GoldenEye and all the classic
yep.
games. Brought me into what is gaming. Obviously seeing the games go from pixels to like HD quality games is crazy. But I really started to play, like every day pretty much. Once it came to the GameCube, that's what pretty much got me, which is Nintendo too, got me into the whole Mario Kart and just party games and everything. But I think Smash was the one that brought me in. Um, Other than that, I just went PlayStation. Never, I had an Xbox. Never really got my attention unless it was like Forza or something that was only Xbox related. Other than that, just PS1, PS2, PS3, and till this day I have the PS4. I am interested obviously in PC gaming because the editing and the streaming and everything is way easier on that side. Um, but yeah, started Rocket League when season 2 came out of it. So long time player in that. Um, but other than that, just I think what just kept me is was just I don't know, just the attraction for the video game life. Nothing out of this world, I guess.
All right. And I know you talked about Super Smash. Are you gonna be playing the new Super Smash when it comes out?
Honestly, I'm trying to. I'm trying to get the Switch, get that on, get some nice little games in. Obviously, with the
I'm
boy.
gonna have to hit you up when I get that as well. Then.
You can try me any day of the week, homie.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how true you are to your roots.
Oh no, don't worry about it. It might
When you
take
get
water
PC, I'll
than your
play you.
controller, but when I get PC, oh my god, I'm gonna be challenged everywhere. All right,
Yeah.
that's fun.
I'll be playing Rocket League on PC also. With my boy.
That the thing is that the skill cap, like I said in PC, the skill cap, just like in Fortnite or any other game you play, the skill cap is different.
It's way
You learn that
higher.
real quick. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I feel like I have to get accustomed to the playing styles of PC and all of that stuff when it comes to it.
Most people on PC for Rocket League actually play with the controller. If you didn't know
Oh
that.
yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know that for a
they
fact.
play with a
yeah.
PS4 controller. So if anything, like if you're just a casual player, just play on PS4. But if you want to get into like what we're doing, start on a PS4 and then slowly move into a PC. That way you're used to the PS4 controller, and then you
Yeah,
still have all
what
that
I'm
frame
talking
rate.
about is like the skill level. For example, diamonds don't play like PS4 diamonds on PC. There's a different
Exactly.
skill cap.
They're like
That's what I mean
champ
on that
twos to
behalf.
us.
I'm not talking about the controller because no one really plays Rocket League on keyboard. No one plays much. I mean, other than Fortnite, but that's another thing.
Oh god, let's not even get into that. God.
Okay. So next would be Rhino. Rhino, tell us a little bit about how did you yourself get into video games?
How did what?
How did you yourself get into video games?
Actually, I got into it about 6. My brother showed me the first game. It was Modern Warfare 2. And at the start, I knew I loved gaming. And
Never felt so old.
That's mad respect.
yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is my main game. Then I eventually moved on to PS4, and I've been playing Rocket League since Season 1, ever since it came out. So, yeah, I've been just focusing on that.
All right, and Rhino, it looks like in the stream I do have a big fan of yours. It looks like Ignibeam says, Rhino is my dad, and I'm also his #1 fan.
Love you, Jacob.
All right, and next we're gonna be going on to Spawn Trap. Spawn Trap, tell us how did you get into video games?
I'm gonna just start off with before even answering your question. I mean, Rhino, you do you, and Jacob, you do you. You love is love. So have fun, guys. Behind the scenes, though. Okay?
Yeah.
We're
Love you
on
too,
a
Nick.
podcast
We all
right now.
accept the love.
Anyway.
Love you too, Nick.
The closet. Don't worry.
Wink, wink, tickle, tickle. Anyway, but no, so God, it's been like what 15 years now. Yeah, something like that. 15, 16 years. I started back when I was 4 years old on PS2. Been watching games that, however, those since I was 3. Like I remember watching Grand Theft Auto. What was it? San Andreas, I believe at that time, wasn't it? Something like that.
Probably.
Yeah, I remember watching my uncle play that for the first time, but he would never let me play it just because of how those kinds of games are. But the first game I actually fully played, and still my favorite to this day, is Final Fantasy X. Like way back when Final Fantasies actually had their stuff together. First game I really got started serious in was Modern Warfare 2, like how Rhino was saying. God, love using snipers. If I ever play like those types of games, it's sniper galore. That's all I ever do. And yeah, been just playing all those types of games until about a year and a half, and now I've been just doing Rocket League. Really, it's just been like a second love to me.
Spawn Trap, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
So, have you ever tried to go Battlefield if you've done Call of Duty?
No, I've done Battlefield 4, and to be honest, I really love Battlefield 4. I love how the sniper has actual real like mechanics. But once like Hardline came out, it lost my interest.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad game. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't my feel. I liked how like Battlefield 4's like maps mainly were. They felt like you were in a real life scenario. Whereas I don't know, Hardline it has so much going on. Or like, one moment they're having like police cars go all around. Like it almost gave off a GTA feel in the trailer.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't buy that game because I didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Are you getting Battlefield 5?
Honestly, I might, just depending, because I have a whole list of other games I want to play before that. So I have to get back to you on that one. But yeah, mainly caught in Rocket League.
All right.
Okay. And during this, I will be also taking questions from the chat. And it looks like I have my first question. It's for Rhino. It is, Rhino, why are you so dreamy?
I mean, I don't know.
Have you seen that
Just
point
being myself.
on his horn?
It's pretty sexy horn.
Well, the second one is. The first one could, it could use some work. Kind of on the jacket edge.
This isn't turning what I think this is turning into.
No.
Oh no!
Please. All right. More questions.
Okay, so we'll go on to do some more questions here. So we will start with, let's start with Detect. How did you get into Team TurnT? I know you kind of covered this a little bit, but who brought you into it? How did you find out about Team TurnT, etc.?
All right, so check this out. So long time ago. No, I'm just. But yeah, me and Anfu, like I said, kind of grew up together. But yeah, the funny thing is, I didn't know he was into gaming. Like, we knew each other for a long time. I didn't know he was into gaming and YouTube and everything until like I say 11th grade, I think it was something like that. And it's just like we randomly added each other. We didn't randomly added each other, but we added each other. Found out we both had a YouTube channel, and I found out that he was trying to start up a team. So I'm like, hey, why not? And that's basically just how it all started. How it all came together from Anfu, and then I finally met Trilogy and things like that.
All right, Rocket, how did you get into Team TurnT?
So, Detect was in my former clan, Lost Legion, and we were former clan mates. Detect only saw like something in me when it came to like sniping, because I remember me and him used to play all the time together, and then out of nowhere I stopped uploading. Detect, on the other hand, he kept texting me on Twitter, keep uploading. Once I brought up the idea of me uploading again, he actually just asked me to come into this team to join and grow my own channel with them, with Team TurnT.
Okay. It does look like I have two more questions from the chat. So the first question is from Ajax, Hype Ajax 13. Will Team TurnT Rocket League ever go on and do bigger and better things?
I think I answered that question in the chat.
Oh yeah, I see it like two down. Yes, just yes. And then another question for iDetect. iDetect, who is your favorite?
Really think about it before you say it, iDetect. Come on,
this
choose your
is
words
from
wisely.
Ignibeam.
Oh no.
iDetect, how long have we known each other?
You all are my favorite. There you
go. Man. Oh, Jesus. Anyway.
No answer for now. You'll sleep
cringe.
on it.
That was cringe.
Yeah. No answer for now, man.
Okay, so next we'll go on to Matt Adam. Adam, how did you get into Team TurnT where you are now?
The way I got into Team TurnT was well, first it was GamerLink. I was in GamerLink. I go to GamerLink when I can't deal with randoms playing Rocket League or any game I play. So I go to GamerLink to look at beacons to play and people to play with. And I saw Spawn Trap's beacon that he was looking for people to join the team or whatever. So I was like, heck, why not? Let's go for a shot. And he sent me a message, added him. we talked, and then we played, scrims and everything, and I got the luck of being on the main roster.
Okay,
Pretty dope.
that's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go to Spawn Trap next, just because that's probably a good segue. Spawn Trap, since you kind of showed, Matt, you kind of helped him out with that. How did you get into the Team Turn?
So mine's actually a little bit longer story. So, sit back, relax in your lawn chair, popcorn, 3D glasses, and just listen. So, ironically enough, me and IDTech were actually running two different teams at the same time. He used to, not used to, he still is running Team TurnT. And even before he made his team, I actually had my own called the Nightingale. We were a professional, or not professional, but like a semi-amateur esports team in Call of Duty. And we did that for about 2.5 years. And stuff was going great. Like, we were actually doing tournaments and stuff that we're planning on going to CWL Anaheim last year. But unfortunately, some things actually fell through. And just overall, just the mentality wasn't the best. So we decided it would probably be best to split ways. And at that point, I was kind of like in one of my lows, but I still had that drive to be in the competitive scene in some way, shape, or form. And by this point, I've known IDTech for 6 years. Is it now IDTech? Something like that, isn't it?
I think he's like sleep.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, isn't it something like that? Yeah, it was like the very start of Black Ops 2 or something like that. I remember. Anyway, but he messaged me over Twitter, just seeing how I was doing after all that kind of stuff happened. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm kind of I'm looking for a team right now. And he's like, well, Team TurnT's still looking out for people. And me and him talked a little bit about it. I told him what I think I could bring to the team, because at that point they were only focusing mainly on COD stuff. And I figured most esport organizations, they do something like that. So why not be able to branch out into another esports maybe before COD? And that's kind of what we've been doing right now. And so far, over the past month, I think we've been doing a really good job at making the Rocket League team what it is now. So, yeah, that's kind of where I came in to be.
Okay. Next will be for Rhino. Rhino, how did you get into Team TurnT?
Basically the same exact way that, I was on GamerLink and Nick's Beacon, joined, saying, what the hell, might as well. Didn't really expect what happened, but I'm just glad to be here, and yeah.
All right. So, it does seem that we do have a few of the Rocket League players in here right now. So, what do you guys think of... Do I keep cutting it? Here, I'm going to get closer to my mic. That might help a little bit. Is that helping?
Yeah,
I mean, I can still hear your voice better than that. All the other mistakes are gone.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Rhino and Spawn Trap, you two are both part of Rocket League. And,
Yes.
Matt,
Yep,
are you
correct.
as well?
Yeah.
Yes. And that's it for the Rocket League part, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so are you all three main roster?
No. I'm more of me and Igni, or Jacob, whatever you want to call him. Me and him are more or less managers for the team. We just kind of look over things. No, it's Rhino, Adam, and it's another guy you'll hopefully soon get to meet here named World. And then we have Ajax and one other guy hopefully you also get to meet as subs. So we have that, and alongside that we actually have a few more staff members that help us out. Like if we want to find scrims, if we're trying to look for new people that are going to keep these boys on the edge of their toes and let them know that, like, hey, your job is at risk just like everyone else's. You got to keep your position. So we actually have a lot more than just a roster.
Okay, I was going to say, because a lot of people, when they very first start, they want to get into the professional scene of sports. They only have enough players that, you need. So say if you had a Call of Duty team, it'd be like, 6? Is that right?
Yeah. Well, see, it was kind of funny because when me and Jacob were originally starting, because me and Jacob met before anyone else, and he was kind of like me and him were going back and forth. He's like, man, we shouldn't have like extra people like this. I'm like, dude, trust me. I know like RL restrictions, like there's going to be a few things that we're going to have to adjust. But the reasoning for it right now, while we're still, up and coming and growing, is going to be so huge and beneficial leading up until that point. And so far, I think it's been going well. I mean, we've been having a good amount of growth so far. And honestly, I think the boys are getting some good practice in because of it.
All right, so it seems like you guys have a pretty good sized roster for that team.
Mm-hmm.
So even if somebody on the main roster, even if 2 or 3 of them weren't able to, if the entire roster wasn't able to play, you'd still have a backup, which is kind of.
Well, no, we have 2 extra people just in case.
Just 2 extra people. Okay.
We have 2 subs in case, like, let's say one of the subs can't do it because there's like some family stuff going on, and then let's say, something happens with one of the main roster people. We have a sub for that, so that way we always have 3. There should never be a reason why all 3 of the people can't make it, especially if we're doing like tournaments and stuff, because that stuff should be told in advance. So we figured 2 would be the right amount.
Okay. All right, so next question we have is, what is your favorite video game? So some of those might already be answered, so we'll try to make this round of questions quick. Detect, what's your favorite video game and why?
Modern Warfare 3, because that was the first game that I actually like grinded like all summer. I was like max prestige. It was just like one of my favorite Call of Duties, and it still is.
All right, is that where you kind of got started with the whole Call of Duty scene?
Yeah, actually, it is like where I got started with everything. Sniping, I was so involved that whole year for MW3.
So maybe if it wasn't for MW3, this whole thing might not be, in play.
Yeah, honestly, because I used to play by myself, but once I like started playing MW3, I met a lot of people, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, AJ Rocket, what is your favorite video game and why?
All right, so I'm definitely gonna get a lot of hate for this, but my favorite Call of Duty that I have, like my favorite game, because Call of Duty is my favorite game. My favorite Call of Duty is MW2, but my second favorite is AW.
Awesome. Thank you.
The only reason I say AW is because when I played AW, I mean, if you saw my montages, you'd see I hit a lot of clips in that game. I also knew that was also the game I mostly grinded on. My first Call of Duty was Call of Duty 4, not Modern Warfare 2, but AW or MW2 would be my favorite game.
All right, and is that kind of where you got your start then too, with trying to be more, in an esports vibe on Call of Duty?
So I never went to an esports vibe. I'm like a sniper, but really, when I got to AW, that was where I was thinking, I think I'm good enough to make videos. Like I have enough skill to make it with videos that I'm not gonna be laughed at. That I'm like dying 24 times a damn game, 9 and 24 or something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, so next we will move on to Matt Adam. Matt Adam, what is your favorite video game and why?
Well, here's the thing that catches a lot of people off guard. I was a big fan of BO2. That's when like Call of Duty had my attention. Yes, I played Modern Warfare. Yes, I played Advanced Warfare. I played all the ones that you could think of. But I feel like Black Ops 2 was the smoothest when it came to sniping, from my point of view. I feel like that was when I had fun with it, or I wasn't. Don't get me wrong. I'm not Rocket or Detect to freaking put montages out here, but that's where I had my fun, and that's where I would actually prestige and rank up the sniper and everything. That it would either be that one or just FIFA overall, just because I play free soccer, so FIFA with me.
So, I'm trying to think exactly. If you had to pick one game to play the rest of your life, FIFA or Black Ops 2? Black Ops 2 in its prime, I should say. Like, FIFA, like, it just came out, everyone's playing it. Black Ops, everybody's playing it. What would you rather play?
I honestly probably pick Black Ops 2 in its prime.
In its prime. Okay.
because FIFA evolves, you know.
Yeah,
But this,
absolutely.
you know, Black Ops 2 was just that one game. After that, you know, they dropped into the, you know, jetpacks and all that stuff. So it kind of
Right.
changed the whole
Yeah.
morale of the game.
The good old days of one person people with a.
Exactly.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
or God, what was that
Instead
one?
of instead of breaking your joystick aiming up at people who are out of nowhere in
No,
the air.
what was that one?
Yeah.
I know
gun?
exactly
God,
what you're
I
talking
hate the
about.
gun. I can't.
That's the funny part.
AN-84. That God,
I hated that gun, yo.
I hated it so much. Anytime I saw someone with that on
Yo,
enemy,
I can't say that was my favorite Call of Duty though, because I did like that game, but the hackers came way too damn quick.
I mean, okay, so yes, but I feel like they came a lot faster in Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 hackers were quick as hell.
I know.
mean, yeah, that is true. NW2 did have worse hacks too.
Mhm.
So like, yeah.
Remember the good old
answer.
Remember the good old days of playing Terminal Infection when you got on top of the plane? That got the nuke.
Man,
Good
I
time.
remember the good old days where unfair aimbot meant you get 100 kills in 1 minute.
Yeah, as soon as they spawn, they
Yep.
count are still going. They're already dead.
Oh, good old days where all you had to do was flip a switch and you got 1 billion XP. Went from level 0 to max prestige real quick.
Unlock all.
Oh. God.
All right. So next we will go on to Rhino. Rhino, what is your favorite video game and why?
I'm always
This might
last.
also catch people by surprise. FIFA Streets, because I don't know, I just love soccer. I play soccer. So yeah,
Did you just say FIFA Streets?
FIFA Streets on Xbox
Bro, that
360.
game is fire, bro.
Dude, that game is the best.
Bro, I missed that game.
I remember you would never be able to take the ball away from somebody in that game.
Sorry, I'd accidentally have myself muted on stream. What is your favorite soccer team, Rhino?
Croatia.
Croatia? All right.
Yep.
Okay. I do have a couple questions from the stream. I figure I'll take right now to do that. So, this is for everybody. Who's gonna win the Logan Paul and KSI fight? If you even know about it.
KSI.
Oh, KSI,
brother.
100%.
I bet $15 on KSI.
Okay, here's the thing with
KSI,
me.
100%.
Here's the thing with
I'll
me.
root for KSI just because, yeah.
I
I
think
don't like Logan.
KSI is gonna win, but Logan Paul is gonna win in the point of view of it. Like he's gonna get more views out of that fight than KSI would losing.
I believe that. Yeah. I
Who
can
wouldn't
see
want
that.
to watch him get destroyed?
Right.
Dude, when KSI
It's not
loses-
watch him get him destroyed. It's just watch him grief over the fight.
have you seen that video about Post Malone talking about it?
Yeah, he said he was gonna go.
He says in one video that it's like a McGregor versus Mayweather fight.
No, it's not even close.
Because
No,
he compares it because how they're
that's
talking.
I mean, I understand where he can get that. I mean, for like internet celebrity version of it, like it's like the downgraded internet celebrity version of the Mayweather McGregor fight, but it's not gonna be nowhere near as like hyped.
Wait, when is the fight?
Like, that's not even a
August
downside.
25th.
That's not even a downsize. That's
The
just
amount of times they say
old
that on their
technology.
videos.
That's like, iPhones today versus using a landline. Like, I mean, they're not even close in comparison on. I don't know. I don't think it's nowhere near as close as exciting as the whole McGregor and Mayweather.
It's still a huge fight, though.
Right.
Well,
It's gonna
because of the
attract a
YouTube
huge
aspect.
audience.
Otherwise, no one would know who their names are. So, I just.
Okay. So the next question I have is just for AJ Rocket. AJ,
What's up?
this is from Igni is Boss Kinda. Are you ready for Shrek 5?
Shrek 5?
That's what he says.
What?
Wait, did you seriously not hear about that?
I did not hear about that.
Are you serious? Do you not watch TV?
Dude, I did not watch TV. I watched YouTube.
Yeah, dude, it's been ads everywhere, man. My God.
Bro, I haven't watched TV since about 8 years. No, I'm joking.
So no,
yeah.
you haven't heard of Shrek 5.
Nah.
All right. All right, we're gonna go on to the next question. So, the transition, yeah. So right now, our next question is gonna be, we'll start with Spawn Trap, just so he does not last again, because I heard him say he hates me.
You didn't even pick me
Yeah,
last
he
time.
didn't-
That's
he
the
didn't
thing. You
finish
ask
the
me what my
question.
favorite game.
Wait, did I ask you about the?
No, you kept doing me last, and it just went past me.
Yeah, Spawn, what's your favorite
Oh,
game, homie?
Oh my
Come on,
god,
I got you.
I'm so sorry.
Ah.
Spawn, what's your favorite video game?
It's
and
okay.
why?
I prefer the Covenant more. So anyway, I mean, I was fine with it because I said it kind of earlier. But my favorite game to catch people off guard was Final Fantasy X. Just I love the story based on it, and I like games that have that type of combat style like that, or XCOM, to where it's like turn based. So you got to really strategize and think everything through before you actually do it, and especially like the guilt that you feel after you did something stupid and you gotta watch what you just did wrong happen. I don't know. I like stuff like that. So, yeah, it'd probably be Final Fantasy X, and
Pokemon?
especially since they remastered it on the PS4 recently.
Pokemon.
That was
What
my
about
thing when I was a kid. What do you
Pokemon,
mean?
brother?
Don't be making fun of it.
Not gonna lie, I
Yu-Gi-Oh?
do
Yo,
miss
who
the
play?
Game Boy
Yo,
Color.
who here? I have a question for all of you. Who here have played Pokemon Go when it was in the prime?
I
Yes.
still play Pokemon Go.
I did.
I play the hacked version.
It involved a
Yeah,
lot of walking.
I played it when it first came out, and I still play it 2.5 years later. So
Only played it when it came out, and then as soon as it like died that little bit, I just have not played it. So I haven't
I
even
played
played
it.
it with the whole trading version and everything.
Man, when I played it,
dude, it's so cool.
dude, when I played it, I had a hacked version, so like I was in like the middle of the park with a whole bunch of people around me, and I was the only one with Mr. Mime. they all like freak out. They're like, "Oh my god, he has Mr. Mime!"
I got and
Dude, I was like taking over the gyms and everything with a Mr. Mime.
Oh god, let me guess, you went to like India or something where all those like right.
No,
You were
I just
somewhere-
told you I had the hacked version, so like I could just make my character go wherever I want.
Okay. Well, there's many ways to hack your Go, because I know a lot of people what they would do is because certain Pokemon would be in certain places of the world, and I know Mr. Mime was like in India or something like that, so people would like travel to India just to get him. And just be like, "Oh, you're one of those guys."
Ain't
I have
nobody got time for
Pokemon Go
that.
right now, the hacked version on Samsung.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next question I have is for Rhino. This is from Stream. This is from Stream as well. Rhino, this is from Igni Boss kinda. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
All right, thank you. We don't need to go any further in that question. Okay, so next we're gonna go on to.
Can I not give my opinion on it? Like,
No,
what
you
the hell?
can't give your opinion. No, that was for Rhino only.
What? No.
Go
I
ahead.
object.
You object to is a hot dog a sandwich?
But you didn't ask the real question: is a sandwich a hot dog?
No.
No.
Okay, go on.
Can we go deeper into this one? Because I kind of want to...
They're different.
Wait.
How, though? How?
Oh my god, no.
No,
Okay,
no, I'm
so-
not
so
getting
what
into
is
this.
the meat made out of?
No,
Hot
it's
dog.
not
a
that.
hot dog.
What's that mystery?
Isn't a
meat?
sandwich something between two buns?
Are
Yeah.
we making a sex joke
So
here?
then, how is a hot dog not a sandwich?
Technically, the hot dog bun is only.
But you open it down the middle.
Yeah, but it's still connected.
Did someone
Yeah,
just, like,
no, unless
slam
it
the-
broke. Unless
Okay,
it's
okay,
broken
go-
at the
okay,
bottom.
I'm so
go to-
Okay, can we move on
to
from this
the
question?
bun.
I'm so confused too.
All right,
Alright.
another question.
Okay, next question. We're gonna start from the bottom up this time. Spawn Trap. So Spawn, what do you do outside of gaming? What kind of
You know
hobbies
what?
do
You
have?
know what? I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna pass this on to Matt.
All
No,
right.
no. Yeah, no.
Wait, just skipping Rhino. Just go to Matt.
What was the question?
Your question is, what? Oh my God, what do you do outside of the gaming?
Like if you want the truly like raw, uncut, unedited version of me,
Let's get this.
you know, I usually have, you know, that 8-hour nap a day. You know, I love my damn naps. I work
That's
with a
called
bunch-
sleeping, not napping.
Yeah, no, I'll call it whatever I want to. Little packet. Anyway, and then let's see. I mostly sleep, work with people I hate and wanted to choke every day. Then I come home, play, Go sleep, repeat. That's pretty much it. Oh, and eating. I like to eat a lot. That's my favorite thing to do. So.
Sorry, I was reading the next chat question. I actually laughed. It's for Rhino, since we're going on to Rhino.
Great.
Rhino, this is from Hype Ajax 13.
You famous today, boy.
If the letter B farts, then a box of popcorn talks. How does Sally sit down?
Wait, what was it?
If the letter B farts, then a box of popcorn talks. How does Sally sit down?
Normally.
All right, thank you.
He likes my Abby. I just made.
I like that. That's pretty cool. I was looking at that. You're making that while we were doing this podcast?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, Rhino, what do you do outside of gaming?
School starting up. Soccer.
Are you in high school still?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a senior.
You're gonna be a senior. Okay.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
If
That boy.
Sleep,
Proud of you, brother.
game, eat, take shits.
repeat.
That's about it.
He stole those
Alright.
ideas from me. Just saying.
I added shits in.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you-
yeah.
how do
but,
you,
like,
how-
don't we all?
can you put it in order though?
All right. So I wake up. I eat some food. I know. Okay, I'm good.
Oh man.
Okay, so next we're gonna go on to Matt. Adam. Matt, do you want me to call you Matt or call you Adam?
Matt, it's
Call you
easier
Matt.
because if not, yeah, because if
Okay.
not, you're gonna confuse yourself.
Yeah. All right, Matt. So Sorry, I literally lost where I was at in my notes. What do you do outside of gaming?
Well, I work obviously. I like to work on my car. Other than that, just pay bills, work on car, go out drinking, and play video games. Other than the basic things, right now we're saying, take shits, eat, necessities.
He's so basic.
So you're a basic white chick.
Excuse me?
Got it.
All right,
Excuse
AJ. AJ, what do you do? What do you do outside of gaming?
Outside of gaming,
Mhm.
I really race cars. I eat food a lot.
You said you race cars.
Yeah, car meets and everything.
Okay.
If I were to do a vlog, it would be the most interesting vlog you've seen.
Challenge me. 1v1 me and vlog.
Yeah, I just really chill, to be honest. I work on this setup half the time. I do drive a 2003 Honda Accord. I might turbo it.
God, just get a Civic Type R.
No, Aunt Fu told me to turbo it. I asked him.
Turbo and a
you wonder
cord.
where you
Why
messed-
would you do that?
Like, this is the moment AJ should have known he fucked up.
What?
Oh god.
Wait,
No,
what's
continue.
going on
I'm
here?
curious.
Wait a second.
What?
No, I'm curious. Keep going. Come on, I'm
Why did
listening.
he say wait a second?
Wait, what?
Apparently Spawn is
I was
trying
done.
AJ for something.
I don't.
he just fucking with him.
No, I don't know. I'm just doing that for just shit and giggles, man. Keep going, guys. Seriously.
Okay, AJ. Is there anything else that you want to add that you do outside of gaming?
Not really. I mean, I can get more into detail on like different podcasts. Cause like right now I'm like not gonna think about like everything I do. You know.
Right.
I just give a basic analysis though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do work.
What do you do for work?
I work at a bowling alley.
Bowling alley. Okay. Are you the person who stands at the end of the lane and puts the pins back up?
I'm the guy that sits at the desk and then goes to get the pins if they get stuck.
And then you have to put up the bumpers for the little
That
kids.
one guy that hates you and judges
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, exactly, that guy.
1v1.
I hate it.
All right, and now we're on to Detect. Detect, what do you do outside of gaming?
Let me think. Very busy. Nah, but I work a lot, like a lot. But yeah, I work. I edit hella videos, montages, team tages. I do all type of edits. I do graphics. Um, that's pretty much it. I just like to stay busy.
Where do you work? Like, what do you do for work?
I work at a retail.
Out of what? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
No, I work at a retail.
What is that? It might just be me. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
like a retail store. Like,
Oh, a retail store.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Something I just now found out that I didn't think about. I haven't answered my own. Like, I haven't talked about myself at all for this.
yeah, man, you should. We're very curious.
I thought because this is like your Twitch channel and all that, people already know about you.
That is true. That is very true. But
Well,
I mean,
can
any
I-
of the questions I've asked, nobody knows that stuff.
Actually, I can actually add something to that question you asked me.
Yeah.
Now thinking about it, I'm a DJ. Well, I know I'm not a DJ. I'm a graphic designer for a DJ. His name is Blunted. It's BLUNT3D. He's my neighbor. And yeah, that's how I also know about graphics and everything. 'Cause I've done graphics through school. I took 3 years in the pathway of communications and technology. And yeah, if you want me to do anything for you, I can do it.
All right, guys. If you guys do want to follow any of these people, we're not completely done with the questions, but if you guys do want to follow these people, I do have all their Twitters right next to their graphic, their profile picture. The only person who actually has a picture of himself is Spawn Trap, wearing that FaZe hoodie.
Hey, phase up.
I didn't even see that.
So if you guys are interested in following anybody, getting in touch, their Twitter is right there. Okay, so next question, and I'm just gonna do this in random order this time. Let's start with Detect. Detect, what are your future goals with Team TurnT? Team TurnT, sorry, didn't pronounce the N.
I got a lot. Are we talking about like just future, just like the end of the year, just straight up?
Any goals that you may have currently?
Currently, I just want everybody to grow. So if you're at 100 followers, I want to triple that. Let's hit you at 300. We had what 140 subs, 41 subs. I want to get. I'm aiming high, bro. I want to get about 500 by the end of the year. The Rocket League team, I want you guys to win at least 2 tournaments by the end of the year. At least that's just minimum. But sniping, pull a bunch of clips, just a lot of activity, man. I want to see everybody working. I want to see a lot more recruits, a lot more interaction with the fans, and just overall growth. To be honest with you.
All right, that's an awesome goal. I really do think that's awesome. I do have a question from Ignibeam. Let me find it again real quick. It's actually a very good question. I just have to find it. It is, for everybody, how happy are you to be a part of this Team TurnT family?
Yeah.
Oh, who's
obviously-
answering first here?
Okay, and let's go Detect. Detect, how happy are you to be part of this family? I mean, I know you're like the big papa around here, but how happy are you with this
Nobody,
group?
boss. Nah, but with this group, man, I love it. I mean, the previous group that we had was it was great as well, but the activity wasn't as like active as you guys are. So I'm very confident with this group just by the support that you guys show each other, which is amazing. Hopefully, we continue that. But yeah, I'm really happy, really confident with this group, everyone in here.
All right, AJ, what about you, man? How happy are you to be part of this Team TurnT group?
I'm pretty proud to be on Team TurnT because I've been in a team with Detect. He is a really good like motivator when it comes to being in a team. He also has gave me this chance. I mean, it's a second chance for my YouTube channel, so I'm really happy with it.
All right, and I'll just piggyback off of that as well. So what are your future goals with Team TurnT?
My future goals at Team TurnT is I'm trying to hit as many clips as possible. I want to make the team tages as good as possible. I want something that's like a phase montage, but I want it to be like an underrated version of it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yo,
absolutely.
Well, why
Rocket.
stop at underrated?
Wait,
So-
wait,
You're aiming too low.
Yo, Rocket. You know Nikki HD, the editor?
Yeah,
Yo, we're definitely gonna talk to her soon, bro.
sometime soon.
Yes, sir.
Right when we get a subscriber count, we can get it.
All right.
That's the goal.
That's my favorite editor.
Does seem like there's a lot of stuff in the making here. We're going to Matt here. Matt, how happy are you to be a part of this Team TurnT family?
To be honest, I'm just grateful to be part of it. I haven't been in a group like so many people who spam my phone, where I have to mute before I go to sleep. But like I said, it's grateful. Everybody's appreciative. We all support each other, which is great. And to beat you to the curve, what I want to bring to this team is simple enough. Attention. Win tournaments, get attention, get us to the point where we all had to fly out of state to play professionally and bring that TurnT name up, and get sponsored and get views to the point that everybody wants us to stream because they want to see us play together or play around or whatever. But at the same time, obviously have fun doing it.
Just want to make it big, right?
Exactly.
Get out there, get known. All right. So next we got Rhino. AJ, were you gonna say something?
Nah.
No. Okay. I must have heard your keyboard. Rhino, how happy are you being with Team TurnT?
Very happy. Very glad. I'm hoping this goes places. It's gonna be great.
All right. And what are your future goals with Team TurnT? Do you have any goals currently for Team TurnT?
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet. Still gathering it all.
Yeah.
All right. Rhino, I do have another question for you from chat. It's from Igni Beam. He said, "Can you ask Rhino if he'll carry me to champ later?"
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, Igni. He said we'll see, so we'll see how that goes. And finally, Spawn Trap. How happy are you to be with this Team TurnT family?
Oh no, I'm excited to be with it. Like I said, or actually no, I didn't even get to say that before. I should have. Me and IT Detective have actually been in the same organization before, so this is almost like clockwork for me and him. And I think he's been like a really big influence for me. I mean, he just has many leadership attributes, and so I know as long as he's one of the lead directors or co-founders, whatever fancy word you want to use for it, I know that we'll go places, and hopefully I can be there to kind of be like his advisor, help him out a little bit. So as long as we all stick together and know what our goals are, don't fuss at each other, I think we're going to do great, and that's what makes me excited because I feel like everyone here is open-minded enough to, think in a different angle than just your own. So.
Right. I really do like that answer. I think that's an awesome answer. And what are your future? Do you have any goals currently, or maybe future goals with Team TurnT, or maybe even yourself?
I'm actually kind of glad how you emphasized that question. So I'll start with Team TurnT. For Team TurnT, honestly, just because it depends where I hop around to, because I'm a very flexible person when it comes to most of the stuff that we're doing here in Team TurnT, whether it be Rocket League, whether it be YouTube, whether it be called sniping, which AJ, I'm going to have to get with you on. Or hopefully soon to be here editing. I mean, just a variety of stuff. So all I want to do is basically put as much effort into helping each area grow as a whole, because I'd rather have every area go up slowly than just, me doing awesome in one place, but then we're struggling in every single other thing. So for Team TurnT, I want to basically help out everyone's positions go up and be successful together. That would be for Team TurnT. For me personally, my future goals, what I'm hoping to, other than the team, is to do more stuff on YouTube. It's kind of like I'm in this weird gray spot, because I love to do competitive stuff like how esports teams do, but at the same time I like doing other games, like kind of like how a Let's Player does. So I'm kind of like that middleman where I want to do Let's Plays, like a lot of famous YouTubers that are out there, but I also want to be a part of a team. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I want to do both and be successful.
Yo, Spawn, let's make it happen, brother.
Let's make it happen, brother.
Let's do some collabs, man.
I got you. instantly. I got you.
And yo, Chef, how about you're gonna answer this question, right?
Me?
Very cute. Yes, sir.
You want me to answer that question? My future goals with Team TurnT?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so essentially, I got started with Team TurnT by Ajax. You guys know him from the Rocket League part of things. Me and him were actually in a group prior to this, and I do a lot of. I'm trying to get more, bigger into streaming, and I recently got a PC. I opted in to get a better PC. I got an Alienware. So since I got it, I've been streaming for it's been since July 11th. From July 11th to August 12th, I streamed every single day. And slowly but surely, I've been, gaining more and more viewers, getting better at the game, do a lot of commentary on Rocket League, and that's why a lot of people like that, because I've noticed with viewers that something they like more than entertainment is themselves. So it really brings them in. They get talked about. They're like, oh yeah, let me just listen to this guy talk about me. And, it's just been like that. But I spoke with Detect on Twitter about joining Team TurnT and being a streamer. And since then, I've gotten the chance to meet a few of the members, and it's been really, really awesome. Sorry, I also saw the Discord. World Tour is alive from last night.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
But with being part of Team TurnT, what I would like to do, my future goals is to actually host, if our Rocket League team ever does do scrims or private matches, tournaments, I would like to host them and commentate that, kind of bring a bigger audience to our community. I want to help us grow as well as myself grow, be as best as we can.
I like that, man.
Alright, now
I'm
can I
proud
ask a
that
quick
you,
question?
Yeah.
Austin, how do you feeling after the surgery, homie?
Me, it's been great, to be honest. It literally I had a tooth implant, so I had this little part go into like where I'm missing a tooth. And really, it just felt like a punch in the face. Like after you get punched in the face, that numb feeling you have.
Yeah.
Basically, it just continues to go though.
So
it's
like,
not
was
good.
it like you needed to have the surgery?
Yeah. And then in like a few months, I can get rid of my retainer because of it.
Oh, nice.
So it's all good.
All right, that's awesome to hear. Okay, so the last thing I have is, does anybody have any funny stories or memories that they would like to share with everybody?
Oh man.
I imagine we could go on this tangent for a while.
What isn't allowed to be spoken of?
What isn't? I mean,
is this like like Vegas? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, or is this like
We're not gonna talk of World
so
Tour
you're
right
kinda
now.
putting it out there, right?
Exactly. I hope you guys were getting that.
All right.
well, okay, I'll make a little warning. So right now, if you're watching this video, if you're on the stream and you don't want to hear anything, 18 plus, whatever your age is, if you don't want to hear anything adult, turn it off now. Thank you for joining in. If you are, you've been warned. Just to let you know.
Jackson, you gotta go, homie.
I saw that those 7 viewers watch it go to 0.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Who wants to go first?
All right.
Who wants to go first?
So guys, it all happened one summer in band camp.
Really?
Right, go ahead, Spawn. You guys story?
We went to college together, and I saw I saw it, and I was just like, Scoutmaster Wilson.
What the heck?
And then he grabbed me by the arm and he made me eat the ice cream.
The popsicle.
What the?
He told me to lick it slowly.
Mr. Wilson, I never put this type of twister.
Oh.
He made me play Bop It Twisted, but it wasn't a machine.
Yeah.
But no, he made you play Bop It Twisted, but all that happened to you was Popped It.
Oh man.
My God.
Okay, for real. Who wants to go first?
Master Chief goes next.
Who?
Master Chef goes next.
Okay. You want a
I
story?
was like, who the hell is Master Chief?
It messed up.
Yo, I did it before too, man. I can lie.
He was happy. He was having a real life typo.
Oh my God.
Or brain fart.
I think
You're so basic.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head for like just a really funny story.
So
off
yeah,
the
it
top
was.
of my head.
So
A really
yeah, one
graphic story about I just
man,
I just remember because
guys,
AJ
I'm
had
gonna
surgery.
tell you a really funny story. Hold on. All right, so one night I was at Hooters. You know what Hooters is, right?
Yep.
So
If you
basically
don't
our
know Hooters, leave the chat now, please.
our waitress basically what happened was she was super drunk and she somehow hooked up my friend and yeah. If you want proof of this, I can show you the proof because she passed out in the back of my car.
Are you saying she's still there?
No, I kicked her the fuck out. I threw her ass out the car.
Oh my God.
Hold on, guys.
So she was the waitress, and she
Yeah,
was that
dude.
drunk?
There you go.
Oh my God. All right.
3, 2, 1.
I kind of got some to go off of that, but
Oh
3, 2,
wow.
1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as bad as that. But
Wow. Yeah. She looks dead. I know the stream can't see this. I'm not gonna show the stream.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't do that. We don't want to roast someone.
Yo, what am I
I'd like
looking
to
at?
plead the fifth now.
I never seen this
Say,
picture.
yeah, I'm not affiliated.
I was never here in this
oh man.
podcast. I don't know
Alright,
what
so-
this picture is. And
Does anybody else? We actually just hit
No,
an hour on this podcast. Does anybody else have any stories or anything else they'd like to say?
I choose detect.
he said what?
You've been summoned.
Anyone here?
Tell a story.
He said I was something.
Actually, I have a question.
I don't know. Yes, sir.
Why is your voice so deep?
Bro, I don't know. It's been like this since
Alright,
I was
I'm back.
14.
Since you were 15, that your voice has been.
No,
that
no,
deep.
no. 14.
14.
14.
14.
You've been that deep since 14? What the fuck?
Yes.
Is Morgan
the-
Freeman your dad?
What?
It's crazy because I don't even think it's deep. I think it's just a mic. But
He has a voice changer secretly.
Loki, his voice is high pitch.
My Astro mic sounds distorted. I'm not turning that on.
Okay, so does anybody else have anything before we, wrap this up?
I think we should.
To be a funny story.
Yes.
Anything you want to talk about? If anybody has
I-
anything they'd like to talk
I do have a fun fact about me. Okay, first off, anyone in here is anyone here like a fan of Walking Dead at all?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so would you believe
Huge
me if I
fan.
told you I was born in the same hospital that started off season 1, episode 1?
No way.
Are you
For
serious?
real?
I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. Probably about a year ago, but yeah.
Is anybody gonna tell
Is
him?
His
it
mic,
skipping?
his mic is
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
Mike,
skipping. I'm
Mike,
wondering,
Mike.
like,
Like, is
I
anybody
had
gonna tell him?
I had to check my connection, see if it was.
Yeah, I
on.
was checking it.
Did he just disappear?
Oh.
Yes,
rip.
sir.
Oh, he left.
All right, so it looks like he
I'm
was
gonna-
born in the same hospital that was
the
featured on
the
Walking
FBI
Dead.
got to him.
And he's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, sorry. I had to walk out
Okay.
for a minute. But no, yeah, so if that's an interesting fact about me, I was I started The Walking Dead.
Alright, so here's a quick question for everybody, and I guess you could involve chat. But if I were to ask you right now, guys, where would you guys think I was born?
I don't know.
Wait, yeah, what you mean?
Yeah, like where do you think I originated from? Like,
Well, we'll answer that. We'll answer that. Is it in the States or no?
well, no, it's not the States.
All right,
I
I
want to
got
say
this. Brazil.
no, that's too far off. I'm gonna say
Bolivia.
Bahamas.
No. Hell no.
Alberta, Canada. I don't know.
Even less. Hype, I hate you because you looked at my profile, but yes, I'm originally born Argentinian. So I have that double L. I have the double L thing and all that in Spanish. So like if you guys hear me talk Spanish ever, you'll probably get that from me.
Oh man.
Oh,
Well,
mucho
you know,
veneo.
you know what's funny?
Gata.
Going back to me speaking Spanish, I don't remember Tor and I think it was Rhino that they were playing scrims in some lobby. And I get a message from Tor, Matt, we need you. All these kids are talking Spanish.
I remember that.
They called me in distress, and I'm here trying to teach them like the most messed up things they could probably.
There was like these little 13-year-olds, like Hispanic kids, just talking Spanish to
Yeah, and I was currently online. So I think Ajax was playing with them, or somebody from the South was playing with them, and I just found this super hilarious because I'm here trying to teach them the most messed up things ever to say in that chat.
Oh man, that's cool though. Argentina. So wait, why'd you move up here? Like, where'd you go wrong?
Well, no, see, okay, so the situation, I left Argentina when I was 7 years old, 2001. Things were rough over there, so we came to United States. The scary thing is that we made it to United States on May 2011, and if anybody knows history, a couple months later, something very important happened in the United
Yeah.
States.
9/11.
Yeah, so we literally made it right before, everything got strict and it was a lot harder to come to the United States. And ever since then, we stayed.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, that's a interesting topic to talk about.
Yeah, like I said, like I feel like there's a lot more we can talk about in different podcasts. You guys can ask me whatever you want to ask. And no Ajax, or I'm not Ajax.
That's Igni Beam.
Igni, I'm not gonna say
cat
anything that you
Tell-
typed,
tell
to
you,
be honest.
My cat wears cheese pants. Mi gato something pantalones. I can't remember what wear is.
I mean, hey, at least you got the Mi El Gato part.
El gato wear pantalones de queso.
You see, I took Spanish for
There you
2
go.
years and I
Nice.
don't know one
Good job.
word.
Okay.
I don't know what wear is.
Okay.
You took Spanish for how many years?
I took Spanish for 2 years. I don't know
I
one
took
word.
Spanish for 8 years.
I took it for 4 years.
I got 8 years into Spanish. I got 1 year into Japanese, and I got 2 into German.
You know Japanese?
You know what's funny though?
Konnichiwa.
It took me at 7 years old. It took me 3 months to get to the level of every other kid in speaking English and writing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy how your mind works.
Yeah.
I passed.
But yeah, I know a
with
little bit of
A's and don't
Japanese,
know
and then
anything.
I don't want to do German just because I am German. So,
Low key, me and you have been
9.
soccer.
Fun fact.
hey, don't be talking about my granddad like that.
Yo, fun fact. Matt is the grandpa of the team.
No, no, I'm not.
He's not even the grandfather anymore. He's just the grandfather cock.
Whoa.
What? What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
You said on stream? No.
But
I don't know about that.
Every hour, he's always making that noise. Ding dong, ding dong. Dong.
What? Okay, so to be honest, I heard something completely different than grandfather.
Yeah.
ding,
I can only
ding.
imagine. Oh man.
Anybody got some funny stories? I mean, if not, I'm gonna go to sleep.
So, does anybody else have any stories that they'd like to share?
I will, but I guess I'll spare I Detect's life this one time.
No, I'm not going to sleep, bro. Go ahead.
I mean, it's not a funny story, but it's like, come on, we haven't had a gruesome story yet, or at least someone like almost dying or something. Like, come on, we need We need a little bit more spicier content here, people.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like this was like the introduction. I feel like the next ones are gonna be the.
Oh, unless
Yeah,
we
we
do
should
want
top it
to
off.
save, the podcast stories, something
Let's,
that I like the introductions.
Okay, I can.
do this
I mean, I was gonna
once
say
a
I can
week.
start the whole spiciness off with like the first time I got stitches or something like that. Like that was oh, that was an
Once
interesting
a week,
conundrum.
anyone?
Oh man, I
Yeah,
could
we
tell
can do
you.
once a week.
I could tell you a
Has
story.
everybody here gotten stitches? At least one in
Yeah,
their life?
I've only ever
Yes.
gotten one, but I've never broken a bone though.
No, not me, brother. Never broke a
I-
bone.
Broken a lot
Oh,
of them.
I can
And
tell
up
you a
until
story.
A few years ago, I never got stitches, but unfortunately,
So
that
there you go. We could do that for next podcast. Put out of
Hello?
how we all got stitches.
Okay.
I can tell you a
That's a good
crazy
happened.
Other
story.
than
Just
the
do me a
text.
favor. Just do me a favor and don't go to my YouTube and watch my video. Thanks.
Do you want to hear a crazy story?
I'm serious. Yeah, go.
So you know the montage I talked about earlier in Revival.
Yeah.
So basically why I named it Revival was because I have a story where I almost died.
Same
And,
here.
I was beat with a baseball bat to the face, broken jaw.
Mine is way
Wow.
deeper than that. Trust me.
So basically with that montage, it literally was me making clips literally off of a concussion, literally hitting clips on a concussion, doing it all with this crazy type condition in a way. And so that's why I named it Revival.
Hmm.
Do you want me to?
If it makes you feel any better, the only time I've ever went on a vacation like cruise ship kind of thing, almost died 5 different times.
What? How? Wait, can you just tell me one way I almost died?
Well, Mexican police officers.
How?
No, we gotta say that for the next podcast,
Yeah.
don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I was wanting more.
Gotta leave it on a cliffhanger, man.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yes.
get that juicy content.
Okay.
Yo,
So,
I just want to say
Yeah.
I appreciate you all. You guys are amazing. Rocket,
Aw, thank
you are
you.
one of my sons. Chef, you are
I'm your
another one of
brother.
my sons. Matt, you're a grandfather.
I'm your
Rhino,
dad.
you are the pet dog, but I love
Yes.
you. Juan, you are like a brother, and yeah.
Detect.
what did you say?
I am
Nate?
not. Detect. I am not your son. I am your brother. We are.
Rocket is my son. Chef
Wait,
is
you
wait,
cannot-
Master.
Wait, I can't.
You
Wait.
cannot have a son at 1 year old.
If
Kids,
Master
kids,
Chef is
simmer
your
down.
son, then oh
son?
my
Is that what you
god.
said, Detect? You said I'm your son.
Yes, sir.
All
And
right.
Rocket is your brother.
So,
I'm not
well, at
Detect's
least we know
son.
what he may look like under the mask now.
I am
Yeah.
not Detect's son.
I'm the
You cannot
pet
have a kid at
rhino.
1.
He was the first ever Spartan.
Yeah, you're a pet rhino. There
I
you go.
detected secretly Leonidas from 300.
Jesus Christ. Alright, guys.
Rhino
Moving off
is
the topic.
Detect's pet.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
the
I'm his
heck is
pet
going
rhino.
on here?
All right. I think this is where we're probably gonna wrap it up for today.
All right.
So, all right, guys. Thank you guys for joining in the podcast. This is going to be the first podcast of many that we will be doing for Team TurnT. They're all going to have, different subjects that will be going on. If you guys do want to be in the chat for the next one, the Twitch channel is twitch.tv/MasterChef. If you want to follow any of us on Twitter, I have all of our Twitters written on the screen currently. Rhino is at Rhino TurnT. Matt is at it's Matthias. iDetect is at iDetect YouTube. AJ Rocket is at AJ Rocket TurnT, and Spawntrap is at Spawntrap on Twitter. So again, guys, I just want to say thank you guys for joining into the podcast. We will see you guys all next time. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Adios.
Love you all.
Bye.